What's up, guys? Guess what? We're finally gonna be taking care of this blank space. Yes, it's been a little while longer than I really wanted, but it took me a while to find a design. And if you're not following me over on social media, that's a problem because I went ahead and I dropped some teasers over there. I also did it here on the YouTube channel if you're not, keeping up to date with my community. And well, that guy's dying from a zombie. Should I help him? Probably. Let's go help. Whee! Ow. Yeah, you take me on. Come on. There we go. There we go. You're gonna get saved here in a second. You're being healed. You're fine. You're happy. It's all good. We're fine. We're fine. Yeah. Goodbye. Anyhow, we're gonna be talking about this area here because it's kind of bland, and I think we can put like 1 or 2 market stalls like lining this area here. Now, I was initially going to like tear this down to this level here and, flatten it out. Maybe put, we might still do that. Yeah, I was thinking we'll put like 1, 2, 3 stands, but I think we can get more than that. I think if we make like a little pathway that goes in, like all the market stalls are inside of this area, not facing the road, but you'd have to go around and into this area over here specifically. I think that'll be good. So we're gonna do that, drop that down just like so. You know what? This is gonna allow us to fix something I've always hated, or at least since last episode. I don't like that retaining wall. I really don't. I really like the ones we have going here, but these ones just look, I don't know. I just don't like the fact that it's so much cobblestone. I love our fountain, and this will also allow us to help our fountain if I drop everything down 1 level. So if I take all of this out, all of our path, drop all of this down, I could rip it all the way back, honestly, like to somewhere around here, and drop the whole path down 1 block. And I think that would look really nice, especially since I could, finally, take care of this the way it should be. Okay, so I've completely obliterated the surrounding area here. Looks nothing like it did, but the next thing I want to do is these aren't, in the same line, and that's extremely bothersome. I mean, extremely bothersome. So I'm gonna tear this out, push it back. It shouldn't cause any problems. It's just gonna touch this tree, and I'm not mad about that. So everything here needs to be pushed back by 1 block. All of our hard work gone, and good as new. I like it. It's so much better than this state. I like that. It looks way better. Way better. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm glad I did that. Now, actually, let's get back into what we were doing. Let's put our paths in, and then let's lay out some wool to where things are gonna go. Okay, so if we take our wool, I have a design in mind for these, and I believe I'm not gonna change them. That could, I don't know, I don't really want for them to be different. At the same time, I do, because it is a market, but this is more like the city made these. And now the market, or the people who want to sell their goods, kind of rent out a booth type deal. It's not like, oh, everybody just comes and sets up shop. It's not like a flea market. It's more or less like a state governed marketplace, I guess. It's something that the city put on. And I'm thinking that they might have like slight differences, but not much. It might just be like a different roof color or something like that. Other than that, I believe that the only indistinguishable part is going to be like an item frame that shows like the goods of that cart. And for those who have not been following along with this series, the whole purpose of this is so that I can get some items out of here. Now, this is our, our storage area. And, it gets quite full at time to time. And right now, like I have, a shulker of potatoes and a shulker of carrots. Granted, they're not completely full, but there are other shulkers in there, and so it would be nice to get them out. And whenever I have excess in there, I would take it out to here, and I'm going to put my merchant tile down here. So the merchant's going to be kind of walking around the stalls, and I think that's going to be the cool part of all this. So with that said, these are going to be a 5x3 area. Let me go ahead and knock this guy out. There we go. So 5x3. And so if it's only 3 wide, let's go 1, 2, 3, 17, 18. So 18, minus 6 is 12. The path, I'm thinking like 5 wide. So if that's 12 minus 5, that leaves us a 7. So we're gonna have 3 on one side, 4 on the other as far as spacing goes. So let's say 4 from our library here. I really should put some lights in, but I want to get these in first. Let's do, oops, not like that. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 space, 1, 2, and then I said a 5 wide, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Boom. I hope all that math made sense, and I'll probably skip over it, honestly, in editing, because that was a lot of math. But it evened out, or I really wish this was a centered space, but it's not. You know, but I'm not really upset about it. It's a little market area, and so that's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can fit one there, one over here, and I guess this is going to be like the determining factor of how many I put in here. And how far do I want these to be apart? I'm thinking 3 apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And honestly, we might just put one on the end. You know, because I did say 5. You know, this is a 5 gap, so I might come back by a few. Let's do 3. Maybe. Yeah, we can fit one right there. 3, 4, 5. Just like that. And then this one would be here with a 3 gap. So we can fit 5 of these things in here. I think that's going to look really nice. I might pull them forward one more block just to get it off of here, because this is about as terraformed back as I want. I'm really comfortable with this and how it looks, so I might just pull it up one, but I really don't want to get rid of this gap either, so I'm just going to pull it forward one full block. I did go ahead and add a new mod, and it gives me these bronze coins. I'm not really sure what they're for, but I did it for one reason only, and that's for this episode. So if we look at shelves, let's go through JEI, look at shelves. I have these shop shelves, and they're really cool. I like them a lot. It's done through patchwork. They're quite cheap, and it allows me to display items. Now I can also change the way the shelf looks. If I click on it with any item, it turns it into that item, and it's super cool. And that's what the glazed terracotta is really for, is so that I can take that and that's, well, what I want them to be. Okay, so the first things first, we're gonna, of course, use some spruce wood, because that's what we do. You know, that's kind of the theme of this area. So we gotta go 1, 2, 3, and we're just gonna make this little stall 3 tall. I can click the block, 1, 2, 3. There we go. And next up, it's gonna be a little different than the rest. We're gonna go through with some dark oak wood, something like so, and fill in the bottoms, 1, 2, 3. And just like so. This is going to be like the front, right? So this is where we're going to be. And I have a really cool idea. While I build the rest of this, I have a really cool idea for what we should do for shopkeepers. Now, obviously we have villagers, but I don't want to stick a villager in here because they can technically teleport out of places. I don't know if that's supposed to happen, but it does happen. And well, so they're out of the question for this. Now we have people, like, we could pretend like we have, you know, zombie pigmen, you know, be the vendors. That's not too much fun. Or there's another cool one. We can go through, and if you convert a zombie villager back into, you know, a regular villager, they stay a regular villager. And it's not like these guys. It's the vanilla, you know, Minecraft villager, which is pretty sweet. And I think they could be the actual vendors and stuff, so we could stick them in here and they can just, you know, well, be there for eternity. And I think that would, you know, turn out really, really nice. And there's a couple things I'm thinking with, you know, the insides of these, right? So let's go ahead, let's bust this out. I guess I should have grabbed an axe, huh? Yeah, that would have been a little helpful. But if I take my shovel, let's just go through, let's do that one. I guess dig these 4 out. We can put a little, you know, coarse dirt in here. And then in the center, this is where I'm going to store all the items, is in the shulker. You know, if I cover this back up with a slab, it turns out a little darker and I can still access it, so that's quite nice. And with that, then I can just come up through here. I'll know which each one is because we'll put a little item frame on the side, just like that, and have, you know, let's say food or armor or this or that on there, and I'll know what's in each chest. And then I can just come over here, trade with the merchant who should be wandering in this very vicinity, and it'll turn out really nice. I'm actually really happy of how that, like, idea works. And with these, we'll come through, add a couple trapdoors. I wish I had the other variants. Even though I have future MC mod added, I don't have the other variants of trapdoors, which is kind of a shame because, you know, we're going to do something up top here. And, you know, I kind of wish I had the other types, but I don't, but that's okay. I'm not too upset about that. So if we take our glazed terracotta, we can click on these, and these are fun. I like that. You know, it's our colors. You know, it's the, you know, yellow, white, and blue. I almost said red. Yellow, white, and blue looks really good. I think, you know, it adds a good touch. You know, a splash of color inside. And now we can move on to our little roof. Now that's a lot of dark oak, right? But that's not a terrible thing. It's not supposed to be some super intricate building. It's supposed to be something that was kind of put together just so that merchants can be here. And that's why I decided to go with the same material for the roof. The only thing we're going to change is we're going to put some iron trapdoors. Now I had some comments telling me I should, you know, do something else for these trapdoors. But the thing is, I only have the 2. And this is what I was talking about earlier. And I was wondering why that looked a little weird. That's because that one's not supposed to be there. But if I go like that, you know, that doesn't look half bad, and I like it a lot. And honestly, no, this one right here is a spawnable space. So I do have some string on me, and we can go ahead and we can block these spawns on top. I'm going to be doing a live stream next episode, or this weekend. So probably by the time, you know, this airs. Actually, no, you will see this by the time I stream next. And then, yeah, we're going to be setting up a cave spider farm, and I'm really excited about it. But there we go. That will block all of those spawns. I don't need one up there because that's a bottom slab. And I don't think trapdoors are spawnable space. So there we go. There's a basic, you know, there's nothing in it yet. You know, I want to put like a little flower pot on here, put some items in there. But the thing is, we need to get the rest of these in. You can't forget the most important part. Look at that. Oh, yes. I am so happy I added the future MC mod into this. Looks so good with these lanterns. I am very, very happy with these. And if I can go ahead, this would be nice if I could get some slabs in there. That way I can dangle at least one from the roof. We'll just do like that. 1, 2. Ah, darn it. Those should be hanging like so. There we go. And we can just hang 2 of them in there because why not? I have the resources. I can't complain. The villagers technically made them. I mean, I got all the iron from them, and I got the coal from them and the wood from them. So honestly, well, actually, I provided the sticks. Look at me. I am being fancy. I'm doing some stuff around here, don't you know? But we're going to get the rest of these put in, and they're all going to be identical. You know, maybe next episode, if you guys leave me some comments, if I should change them in certain ways. I would love to take on your ideas, and that way you have your identity put into this village. Okay, guys, so, oh, I missed some. Never mind. Not okay, guys. Anyhow, I'm going to just kind of scooch in here, fix this with you real quick. If I can, that is. Let's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Done. Okay. So back on track. Back on track. You didn't see a thing. Okay. So we got all of these in. Now I could have taken the easy route, and the only reason I didn't take the easy route is because I don't know how to. I have this tool that's a copy and paste tool. It basically allows me to copy a structure and paste it if I have the, you know, the proper materials. If I have everything on me, you know, it'll be all good. Like if we look at this. This is for another structure that I'm working on, and we'll go take a look at it in a little bit because I do this one on stream, and you know I continuously work on it only on stream. So I'll show you what our progress is on that. And yeah, but as you can see, those are the materials I need for it, and if I can get them, I can technically paste it. I just haven't yet, and I don't know how to exactly. And anyhow, we need these item frames on, so we'll go like so, all on the left side. There we go. So let's clean up the inventory a little bit. I have an idea for some more stuff. Now, obviously, this is not it. We're not done. We're not even close. You know, I'm debating whether I think I want to do just dirt, like make it look really rough. You know, like people just trampled over it, all that kind of stuff. You know, I got the blocks for it. You know, we got some gravel, some path blocks, some coarse dirt. All of those kind of blocks are what we're going to do here, but I have an idea for like back here, like a little pen area. So what we'll do is we'll take this little area. Let's go just like so. We can go all the way back here. I don't see why not. And we'll block this whole area off, and then let's say let's say right here. We'll add that in, and then we'll put like, storage bins. I think I have barrels, right? I should have them. I do have barrels. Cool. This is through the future MC mod as normal, and there we go. Let me make up a couple of these, and I think we'll do a pen here. Let's do one over here. We'll kind of make this one fairly large-ish, I guess. It'll go like so. I don't want them to be perfect. I just want them to look like they've kind of been slapped together in a way. For the most part, this one will probably look exactly the same as the other one. It might come up to here, just like so. I think them not being perfect makes them look a little better. Okay, so this is what I was thinking. We would just throw in a bunch of barrels in each one, because this gives the secondary, use that, my villagers aren't going to walk through here. I've already noticed that they do that. My blacksmiths will walk from home straight to the blacksmithery, and yeah, I don't want that. I don't want them crossing through here, and I want them to use the paths, and we're slowly getting there. They used to, just trample through here, and that was kind of the purpose of building this area up, so that I could put these retaining walls in, which aren't done. I will finish them, I promise. But, now they're not trampling straight through, into the, because they come into here every morning, straight from their houses. And well, they would just kind of file in straight through there, which makes sense. It's the fastest path, but I don't want it to be there. So, I'm, slowly but surely, we are, making them take a certain route that we really want. Eventually, I'll make sure that they're on the path, but we just have to get to that point. So maybe we do something something super simple like that kind of just says, hey, this is the entrance, and then we start like really tearing out this stuff. So, people are gonna kind of walk through the center and then up to the merchant stands, right? So a lot of this is going to be roughed up. Each to the stand will I'll try to leave a little bit of grass where I can, just so it looks like, not everywhere is being stepped on, right? And I think that's kind of important. All right, so just like so, and I left some grass on purpose, like I was talking about. We can fill that in as well. And that is because if you were to walk over here, those are all the blocks that these ones would be missed all the time, so it would have a chance to grow vegetation and whatnot. And all this is just continuously trampled on, making it into what it is. You come up to your trader, you come up to here, you walk over here, you walk into, into our gate. Oh, I missed a block. That's why it's always good to walk around in the path that you are intending. That way you can make sure that, you're hitting the right blocks. And I think that itself looks really nice. And now it's its own self-contained area. So I guess the next step would be to, figure out which trader is going to be which, or which building is going to be for what items. While I work on that, I want to go ahead and take this time now that it's becoming day to mosey on yonder and show you what I've been doing on stream. This is what we did last Saturday, and it's turning out fantastic. I work on the walls a lot on stream because honestly, I don't know how to make that interesting for you guys as a video. And other than being like, all right, here's the section, and then what? Then I have to duplicate it 1,000 times. So we have a blast. We have a ton of fun out on stream. It's just different because I get to interact with you guys, for streams, Am I missing a block? I'm missing a block right there and there. Cool. But this is what we got for the front, and I think it looks absolutely fantastic. And I want to say thank you to everybody who comes out to the stream to help me make these, because this thing looks great. Look at this thing. I'm avoiding some holes. I got a little, yeah, a little bit of a drop there. Just small. It wouldn't hurt. But hey, so we got this, and this is one segment, and it's going to be like these where it's just copy and pasted all the way down. And it still needs a little bit of work, so if you know what it needs, let me know. And better yet, come out to the streams, because honestly, I could really use your input. I'm not the best at these things, but it's coming together super well, and oh my goodness, I love it. Aren't these shelves really cool? I like them a lot. They, even puts up the fact that they're enchanted. It is the actual item that's in there, but it's a copy of them. So if I go here, so like in here is like the storage space of the shelf. Like it has a full chest. But then you can take other items and you can kind of just scatter them about and do whatever you would like with it. And, you know, I moved over a bunch of items already, so they're already over here, which is quite nice, actually. And, you know, I can just take a couple different things and, you know, just fill in these shelves and it'll make it look really good. I'm hoping it doesn't lag things. That is a worry of mine, but I'm optimistic about it. I don't think it'll cause too many problems. All right, for our little tour, we got the egg shop. That's literally all that's in here is eggs. And then we move over, we got our food, like I guess wheat, potatoes, carrots. We have lapis redstone, all wool, and then our armor and weapon shop. So that's really good. Now I'm noticing this is not gonna be enough space in this one shulker. So I'm gonna end up probably replacing this with a chest and then putting shulkers inside. You know, that's an option, or like I did over here, I just put some shulkers in here. And honestly, that's not a bad idea either. It utilizes that, you know, that space that we decided on and it makes it functional, which is even better. So this place looks absolutely fantastic. I'm really happy with it. Let's take a fly around, shall we? Let's grab our rockets, which I kind of stored I moved everything so I could have as much space as possible. But if we come around, and this is a good time to take a look at the village as well. Yeah, that area looks really natural and it looks like it belongs in the city. Yeah, that looks really good. You're like, what is that? Because it almost looks like one building or like one structure, but it's not. And then when you get closer, you're like, oh yeah, these are separate little things. I like that a lot. We need like a bush out here, that's for sure. Probably that bush here. Some foliage over here. Not a zombie up here. This guy can, you know, not. I think he came off the roof. And then, you know, we can just put in some, you know, tall grass and whatnot back here, make it look, you know, just kind of rough a little bit. I need to come through still. You know, take this down, put a stone there, put wood there, move on. I also need to go ahead and get this done. So I'll have all of that done by the next episode. And speaking of which, that makes what? Wow, we're close to 20 episodes on this series. I'm very excited to hit episode 20. That will be the longest running series on the channel, and I'm very, very excited about that. The next area that we're gonna do is here. Let me know what you think is gonna go there. I already have some plans. Nothing set in stone though, so if you guys get shot out a really good idea, oh, I'd love to do it. So let me know down in the comments what you think, and as always, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and be sure to share this video with everyone you know because that helps out the channel significantly as much as watching the video all the way through. And if you did, I really appreciate you. That honestly really helps. It makes my average view time absolutely fantastic, and it helps push the video out to more people because YouTube sees it and they're like, yep, people really like to see this video. So here you go, and they kind of push it. That's what likes do as well. It shares it to someone who is not new or is someone new to the channel. So, you know, it pushes the video out even more. And if people are liking it and watching it all the way to the end, that, you know, it really just has a snowball effect on videos. And I appreciate all the help you guys give on these. And until next time, I catch you in the next one. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And until then, bye.